Hey guys, welcome back to the channel about Sensational Butterfly Queen, and today I just got back from church, so I decided to record this video before I even deconstruct all of this goodness right here. But for today's video I'm going to be talking about perfectionism. And perfectionism and people pleasing go hand in hand, because as a perfectionist you you just everything has to be perfect, right? And the Bible tells us that no man is perfect. It tells us that we all fall short of the glory of God, and that we have weaknesses. So because we have human weaknesses and because we fall short of the glory of God, we will never ever measure up to being that perfect individual that we want to be. And perfection falls into the trap of people pleasing, because if you want that persona of being, so put together. I just did that live a couple of days ago. I did my live, and I was so nervous in that video. I stumbled through that video, and at the end of the video I told myself I'm not gonna post this. I'm just gonna keep it unlisted or even delete it. But I say, you know what? No. If I delete that video, then it means that I'm feeding into this whole perfectionism for social media, right? Because YouTube, it's a form of social media. And I was like, no, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm stuttering in the video. I'm so nervous, and I feel as if to say, like, I didn't know what I was talking about. But that's a part of the recovery from people pleasing. When you're recovering from people pleasing, you have all these different self doubt, and you have the anxiety, and perfectionism causes anxiety. So if you're a perfectionist, if you're someone who everything has to be in perfect working order before you do anything, I'm telling you that you're not gonna put any content out there. You're not gonna put your I know it's good to put your best foot forward, but if you're so stressed and focused on getting everything perfect, you're not gonna get anything done. Because perfectionism causes procrastination, because in our eyes, you are your eye and my eye. In our eyes, when we put those stuff out there, it's not good. It's not good enough to be out there. So therefore, you never put anything out there. And perfectionism can cause depression. Um, while I never saw myself as a perfectionist, you know, looking back, I can see areas where, you struggled along on life journey because you didn't want to put, no, you didn't want the judgment, you didn't want the judgment that comes, right? And that's persons who are perfectionists, that's what happens. It's like you don't want to be judged by the people around you, and therefore you try to keep up this persona. It's tiring to put on a facade. It's tiring to always have this mask on your face. It's so tiring. So I'm telling you, walking away from people pleasing means also that you're gonna have to not appear so powerful. You're gonna have to show your weaknesses, and you have to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable, showing your weaknesses, or even being transparent is hard. It's hard because you get judgment. We judge people all the time. Like, look at the celebrities. You see their lives unravel, or some scandal come out about their lives, and we are so quick to judge and to give our 2 cents. And so sometimes we don't want to put ourselves out there to receive that same judgment, right? Yeah. So that's a part of people pleasing. And it's a part of putting on this mask and keeping a mask on your face. It's a part of not wanting to be in conflict with others, right? You don't want to stand up for yourself because you want that judgment that others have for you. You want to keep that perfect image. And Like I said before, we are not perfect. We have shortcomings. If we were perfect human beings, Jesus then would never have to come on the earth to die for us. But he came to die. Why? Because we had a sinful life. We were born and shaped in sin, so Jesus had to come and die. And that tells us that we are not perfect. So if we're not perfect, then it's time enough that we lay down those masks. That tells us that we people others are not seeing us. Because trust me, if we know you're telling yourself that that mask is keeping others from seeing you, it's not. People see through it. So putting away perfection means that you're gonna have to be vulnerable, and sometimes, and it means that you're gonna be open to judgment. It means that you're gonna be open to critique. You have to be open to others judging you and critiquing you. One thing that I've learned on my life journey, and it may have taken me a long time to learn it because I was in people pleasing for so long, is that, you know, whether you do good or whether you do bad, people are always gonna have something negative to say about you, something to criticize you about. And so, yeah, this is my word of encouragement for you guys on today, to walk away from people pleasing. And I'll see you in the next live.